All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my 300 subscribers special. I am a little behind. I'll be the first to admit that. I know I actually have 302 subscribers right now. I really am very sorry that this has been so slow to get out. I mean, the world has just been crazy, frankly. But yeah, as you can tell from the title, so for my 300 subscriber special, I will be launching my political career in Minecraft. Not a Minecraft political career, like a political career in the game. I'm just going to be playing the game while launching it. And we're going to be speedrunning the American dream, basically. It occurred to me that as long as I've had my YouTube channel, I've never really thanked the people who've been with me so far. I know, 300 people. It's not much in the grand scheme of things, but like I just still I want you to know just like how appreciated you all are. Like seriously, like 300 people. Wow, that's like a whole like auditorium of people. That you can do so much with 300 people. That's like a whole village of people if you think about it. Even there's definitely got to be like villages in like Greece or like Serbia or something where it's just like it's like 100 people there. Like that's like three villages. That's like three villages worth of people. We got three villages up in this YouTube channel. Anyway, all of this is to say that due to my various mental illnesses, that 300 people, three villages worth of people, has kind of gone to my head, and so I've decided to take this moment to launch my political career. So yeah, I'm throwing my hat in the ring for president of the United States of America. That's right. Now I'm only 25 years old, so I'll have to wait 10 years to actually be eligible to run, and then I'll have to wait 2 more years until 2036 for there to be an actual election year for president. So reasonably, I've got 12 years or so to kill. Now this is going to be a long grind. No one's officially like stated their intent. Oh, I'm going to be president and I'm going to do it as fast as possible before. So this is like a new record, a new speed run. So I'm just kind of sort of figuring out the rules for myself, I think. Donald Trump, of course, he, 45th president of the United States, ran with no previous political experience, and he won, of course, as most of us will probably remember. Aside from that, General Eisenhower did not have any political experience when he ran for president of the United States, but he did defeat the Nazis in World War II. So, Trump was, of course, a businessman. He was, of course, what do you call it? A reality show host. He was Donald Trump. He was a character in and of himself. So that's forced me to think a lot. I'm just like some guy just chilling in the United States. I don't have much claim to fame. 300 subscribers. That's a pretty small level to start with. I gotta sort of make my name, and I mean, if we're doing, it's a speed run of the political system, so we should really lean into that side of things. Now, it seems to me most people who end up running for president, they are either a governor of their state or they are a senator. Now, sometimes I think I've seen like some House reps run. There was a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court ran once, if I recall. Sorry, I'm getting lost here. Jeez. What's going on? I'm just like going off the top of my head. I feel like most people who were president were either senator or governor, and like I'm probably sure. Oh shit, Everton. My friends they're making this town, and they said they made me an ally, but it just said beware when I entered the town. So I don't know how much of an ally they really consider me. But I want to be an ally to all the people. You wonderful 302 shit. Who's approaching me? Hi. Oh! Oh my god. What's up? Am I bothering you? Is this a problem? Should I? Whatever. Town is not that great anyways, if I'll be honest, guys. The design does not make sense. I mean, what are these, like, little, like, one wide paths? One wide paths? That's, you gotta make them at least, like, two wide to someone so we don't have an incident like that where you bump into each other and go flying off there. You gotta have it so we can see. Walk side by side. See, look at that. But we can't do that because we can't walk on the grass. Society. Anyway, so I'm from Texas, Dallas, Texas, and I've lived here my whole life, except for 5 years I spent studying at university in Vancouver, Canada. Our fun, wacky neighbors to the north. Thought it would be a fun time to see what the rest of the world is like, so to speak, or at least one city in Canada. But yeah, I'm back in Dallas, Texas, and I think it's great here. I love it. It's pretty fantastic, but I think it could be like so much better. So I'm thinking sort of the way I'm going to tackle the speed run. I'm going to shoot for governor of Texas, just sort of like as a jumping off point. Let's just sort of point myself in that direction. Now, you do actually have to be 30 years old to run for governor in Texas, and that's also the same age to be a U.S. senator. So I kind of have to wait a few years for that, for just for like base requirements to kick in. So I can't start there. So I'll start smaller. I think my next options for getting there pretty feasibly are state representatives and senators. State senators, they have to be 26 years old, and reps have to be 21. So feasibly, I could go for either one, get into the Texas legislature, and do something like that's crazy and popular with people, like all across all ideologies in Texas. I hear like lots of support, for example, for legalizing weed. I don't know, like anything would be a great way to get my eyes on this, the speedrunning campaign and be a feasible springboard into either the governor's mansion or the U.S. Senate. I'm not actually sure when the next election is for governor or senator. What the hell was that? Oh my god. All right, this is not good. I need to get out of here. I'm not sure off the top of my head when the next elections for those two offices are, because there's of course two senators and the governor. And I know in Texas, I believe it's term limited. I'm gonna have some more research done for the next video. Obviously, it's just the announcement video. It doesn't have to be super crazy or anything. Just wanted to get it out there, let people, get the announcement about the speedrunning campaign, because of course this 300 subscriber deal is a bit overdue, unfortunately, and I am sorry. It's been so long coming. Um, I get distracted and I get caught up in all the worries of the world. Things get pretty 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 bleak at times. It's hard to pull yourself out of a downward spiral occasionally. You end up watching lots of horror movies, lots of meaningless slashers that just convey trope after trope without any understanding of where they came from or how to build a real story or how to write characters or anything. It's just depressing. So you think it's a reflection of the world, but really, it's just some crap people made for money. Yeah, so some more research done by the next video. And I guess as things go on, we'll probably sprinkle updates of real footage in there. But yeah, it's gonna be just me hopping into this Minecraft world just to sort of walk around and do my thing, tell people what the updates are, what the progress has been like, sort of voice more of my thoughts, gather more support. I don't know, drop some tidbits. I don't really know. This is gonna be like sort of a unique series, I think. But yeah, I'll just, oh jeez, the lag. This is why we have all those waystones between things, because, I don't know, the server, it needs to be upgraded. I'm a little bit broke right now, but I will be posting updates as this goes on. Yeah, so I'll refine the strategy a little bit, check out some dates, make a rough timeline, put some graphics up on the screen, because, I mean, who doesn't love graphics? Graphic design is really my passion. Yeah, I guess I'll show off a little bit more. This is my barn. This is where I live. I live in a barn. My floor is made of thatch because it looks like a farm type of thing you might see on a farm. This is wheat. This is all wheat and some tomatoes and carrots and potatoes and onions and lettuce even. And beets? I think there's some watermelon somewhere. Oof, yeah, it's a huge farm. I love it. And there's animals off on the other side of it. I know you can't see them, but believe me, they're there. These are the oil pits. This is like a tower I'm gonna renovate. So yeah, we got show the map room off. We got maps. Maps upon maps upon maps in here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that map. Isn't that, look at that big, beautiful map. You can see how delightful this farm looks from above. Got the seaside factories. Got my friend's village. What is it? Mine colonies. Base down to the south for the spaceport, of course. Factories. This will be the nuclear stuff. The gulag. Ooh, the gulag. I'll show you guys the gulag. I know it's maybe an odd thing to show off in the announcement video, But I mean, look, we've created like a utopian society here for the lucky villagers that get to live here. Jeez, who left the door open? Yeah, so we got these nice reinforced doors and these nice big barbed wire fences to keep them all safe. Yeah, and we've created a utopian society. There's universal housing here. They're all fed, they're all, kept yeah, see, yeah, they're all nodding. They're like, yes, we are fed. They agree. I mean, they wouldn't lie. They're just programs. They don't lie. They're all fed, they're all housed, they've got, the resources necessary to survive and thrive here. And we keep them safe. The village is a little under construction right now. It'll probably by the next video, I would say, it'll look a bit nicer. Construction will have improved things a bit. And we got the weird create stuff going on by the seaside factory up there. Over here, that is going to be the nuclear fuel processing, the sort of heavy materials, polonium and stuff for mech suits. Gonna be like Iron Man. And also, as this series goes on, I would like us for all to get sort of Iron Man capabilities in real life. Get those flying suits with like inertia dampers and stuff inside, so they're like super safe, and you don't have to worry about like hurting yourself. But you can still have a grand old time. Let's go. I showed off this factory, I guess. Yeah, the factorium. I showed off the spaceport. There's nothing in space yet. It turns out space is like really empty actually, and you have to bring your own air. Like that's like messed up. Sorry, I didn't mute my Discord. But yeah, this is like ore processing. You just put ore in here. It does its thing. Gotta wait for the gold to be slurried out and processed through here and stuff. Oh, I've got to wait for the tin to get processed first. A lot of metals being processed, but you can see how well organized I am, how efficient I am. I create big, beautiful, delightful factories. I make them thrive, and that's what I want to do for the whole nation. I want us to have great industries. I want us to thrive. I want the world to be made in America, basically. And I think that would be pretty sick, frankly. Interesting. Just sort of the idea for this series, just kind of gradually what you're going to see. It's just, I want to build some sick bases and factories and shit. I'm in this for the long haul. Maybe some cool things in space. Maybe the factories can be in space. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, yeah. So I'm in this for the long haul. May as well make sure these builds in the background are getting like really nice as time goes on. To symbolize my progress and all of that. Have it be a good visual metaphor. Yeah, and I'm sure people they'll ask what I stand for, and can give plenty of specifics as sort of topics naturally come up during my ramblings in this series. But really, I will just say, um, look around. The last 4 to 8 years, or forever even, have just felt so chaotic. I don't know, just like wow. And I feel like we, as a society, can be doing so much better, but we just need to be like a little bit more organized, like not even like crazy more, but just like a bit more. And I feel like I saw beautiful glimpses of that over the last decade. Causes that people got really passionate about and did organize hard for and crazy and got things done. And it's honestly been so inspiring, and it's why I want to do this. I've seen a gorgeous future for all of us, and I know it's possible. It's so possible. We have to reach out and go for it. And I'm not seeing people do that on the scale that it needs to be happening. So screw it. I'll be the one to lead the way. So hope that clears things up. And yeah, bye bye.